Hello, beautiful goddesses. Hello, and welcome. Let me get us set up. So, if you are joining me live, I'd love to see you. I would love to hear you. I've got my computer open, I've got my phone open, so I am not going to miss any comments, and I would love to connect with your energy. And even if you are joining me on replay, you can put hashtag replay in the comments so I will know. Let me just cut the sound here so we don't have any feedback at all. And we're just about all set up. So if you're joining in live, say hello so I can see you. Here we go. We're all set up. We're all set up, and I am so excited because we are starting a brand new month. And we started it off so strong with that beautiful new moon, partial solar eclipse in Taurus. And for those of you that are in the VIP membership, wow, oh wow, was that ever a powerful celebration? Because we always do full moon and new moon celebration with a whole bunch of other stuff. But thank you so much for everyone that joined in. And I am so excited to be here because we are starting a brand new theme, a brand new month, and I have a whole bunch of goodies to share with you. So let's get started, giving everyone the chance to pop on. So when you're joining, say hello so I can see you, so I can hold space for you, and let us begin. All right, so for those of you that are new here in this group or who are new to me, I'm so grateful that we are connected. And even if you're seeing this way in the future, know that there is always divine timing for everything. So I welcome you in. My name is Isabelle, and I'm super passionate about helping women thrive in their health and in their well-being, especially during midlife, because it leads to thriving in your energy and thriving in your relationships and thriving in your deeper purpose and thriving in your business and thriving so many places. And it is so very important. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a certified naturopath, a holistic life coach, and a spiritual guide. And I love to work with modalities like traditional Chinese medicine and natural linguistic programming and EFT and the Akashic records, right? You know this. If you've been with me before, you know that I love to be in this space, and I have supported hundreds of women in my clinic and online and through my different programs and one-on-one coaching to really enjoy this part of their life, this chapter of their life, and to bring in energy and clarity and joy and excitement. So if you are just jumping on, ladies, say hello so I can see you, so I can hold space for you. We are going to be doing so many beautiful things. Today, I'm so excited. We're launching a brand new theme for the month. And for those of you that don't know, there's a reason that we have themes. We have themes so you can laser focus and join in and really bring your health and your mindset and everything else up at a higher level. Hello, beautiful Diane. It's nice to have you. Hello, beautiful Anne-Marie. I see you there. So if you are here, say hello so I can see you. Otherwise, I can't see you. And I would love to hold energy for you. The Akashic records are open, and whenever that happens, automatically we hear what we need to hear, and we can get some powerful downloads and even some paradigm shifts. So, welcome it in, allow it, allow yourself to open up and to receive all this yumminess coming through. So this is actually the third year that I am doing this. I am in my third year of offering guidance, holistic guidance this way. And it's actually free coaching. And you want to take advantage of it, especially if it resonates well with you and you leave feeling empowered, feeling like you got a few nuggets. And this is what we want because you are always deserving of these powerful gifts and this energy and health and well-being. All right. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, every Wednesday or between 12 and 4 times a month, we have these holistic guidances. They are on Wednesdays. They are at 11. We have the theme, and you're going to get full of nuggets that you can use right away. So arrive with like a young childlike mind where you're open to receiving and take what comes and fits with you. And the rest, you leave it aside so you can really fully enjoy and take advantage of all these special things, knowledge, nuggets that are coming through for you. They might be coming through my voice and my experience, but they are being channeled from the space of the Akasha, and they're coming through for you. So I would invite you to stay open. Now, in these holistic guidances, I also do things like card pulls. So those of you that have been here a while, you know that I often do card pulls. We have some other teachings as well, and we have guests. So next week, I have a special guest coming in, and her name is Jean, sometimes referred to as JJ. Such a beautiful woman. I love her. She's just amazing. You're going to love her too. So knowledgeable. And I'm excited to have her in. And I am going to have the site set up in just a little bit. I was in a coaching summit all weekend long, so I'm not really behind, but it has stacked up. So there's a few things that are not done yet, but I'm on it. I'm going to have it up there, and you'll be able to sign up and join us on Zoom for next week. It is free, and she is going to help us embody our wealth, our prosperity by movement. Love it. And it's going to be such a powerful talk. So make sure that you sign up. I'll put it in the group. And if you're interested, you can put in the comments interested, and I'll make sure that I tag you once it's up so you'll know when to register. All right. So let's get started. Okay. Our new theme this month is embodying health and wealth. So embodying it, not just talking about it, not just saying I want to, or doing little things here and there and then feeling the slump again, but really embodying health and wealth as a spiritual woman leader during this period in our life, which is midlife. So there's been, like, if you look pretty much anywhere, you're going to have noticed that there is a lot of talk about energy and a lot of talk about purpose. And I want to bring a very specific distinction right now. And I want you to tell me how you feel about this. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to send some hearts or some thumbs ups, or you can put it in the chat and let me know how you feel about this part. I want you to consider that you're not a physical being, that it is spiritual. We're going to flip that, and we're going to leave it flipped from now on. I want you to consider that you are a spiritual, energetic being that is embodied in a body that is in physical form. So first and foremost, you are spiritual and energy, or we can just say energy. I want you to think about that. First and foremost, before anything else, you are energy that is embodied. How does that feel? Let me know how that feels. I want to know how that feels and how that resonates, because it is pivotal to what comes next. I see the love. I see the love. Yup. Perfect. And if you're not feeling it, I want you to tell me in the comments, right? I want you, if you have any questions, I want you to put it there. I want to acknowledge your where you are and how you feel about this. Now, if you're spiritual, it means that you have, oh, good. So Catherine says, it feels so good. I love this, right? So consider this, ladies. If you are spiritual first and you are energy first, you have access to all the energy, right? You have access to all the information. It's countless. It's all there. It's abundant. It's in the Akashic records. It's in the Akasha, and you have access to it. So think of it a little bit like you want to listen to music and you have access to a radio. The radio is right there with you all the time, right? So for those of you that may have felt or that may feel disconnected, this is a powerful shift to realize that the connection is there. If you're tuned in, that's like part B, but we're not there yet. First, we take this step. We acknowledge that we are energy first and foremost, and that we have access to the Akashic records and all that information, so we can take all that information in. How does that feel? I want to see some more hearts. I want to see some comments. Let me know how this is resonating for you and how that feels. Is it triggering you, or is it like, I love that? Yeah. I don't see it coming through on my phone, but I see it here on my computer. I see the love, right? Yeah. I love it. Perfect. So let's, from this space, from this energy, love it, Catherine. Love it. From this energy, we're going to keep moving forward, okay? So you have this piece. So we're building a recipe. And this month, you're going to have all month to build it. Actually, you have the rest of your life to build it. Every day we build it and we keep stepping forwards and stepping up. So we want to really use powerfully that energy. This is like the month for you to make a powerful shift and just to take in that knowledge that first and foremost, you are energy. Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and put our feet flat on the floor. And let's take one of our hands and put it on our belly, on the lower part of our belly, so the gut area. And we're going to be breathing from there. And I want you just to take big belly breaths in and then squeeze your belly to let the air out. And I want you to listen to these words and to repeat them. I am energy that is embodied. I am energy that is embodied. Big breath and release. Again, I am energy that is embodied. And while your eyes are closed, think of everything that this offers you. Think of your power, your healing power for your body. Think of how much your heart can love and receive love. Think of how much you can learn and teach and share. Let's go ahead and take another big belly breath in and release. And blinking your eyes open. Now, full body and being shifts occur this quickly. They occur in a second. And it is sometimes what we call an aha moment or a paradigm shift, and just something that we've always known becomes so frickin' clear. And I want this to be clear for you. I want this to be easy. I want this to be soothing for you. That you have access to all this information in the Akasha. That you are all knowing. You are energy. And you have a huge influence on your body. And because you have a huge influence on so many things, you have influence on your health and you have influence on your wealth. And this is our starting point for this month. So your challenge this month is going to be connecting to the energy of wealth and health, connecting and connecting and connecting and connecting and connecting and connecting. We all do it for ourselves. We all do it for our body. We all do it for our mind and our heart and our karma and our ascension. And when we do it individually, it connects us to everyone else that is doing it. And there brings us an extra boost. Is this making sense? Please let me know. I want to see some thumbs ups, some hearts, or some heck yeah in the comments. Let me know if this is resonating for you. There we go. Yes. Thank you for those hearts. Yes. Cuckoo. Thank you for those hearts. I love this. It is so important. And know that when you engage, you are saying yes, not to me, but to you. You are saying, yes, I am opening up. I am offering myself this opportunity of receiving, right? Every time I sit in front of you, before I have opened up the Akashic records, right? I open up my Akashic records and I ask for it to flow. So I say yes. I say I am open and I receive it because every day it grows inside of me more and more deserving. This weekend in my coaching summit, I received some huge downloads, some huge shifts. And every time I receive coaching or I receive guidance, I can share it with you. It's the same for all of you. It doesn't matter who you share it with. Sometimes you don't even know that you're sharing it. Sometimes you're going to go to the store and you feel so wonderful and you cross people and your energy as you cross just influences them positively. Or sometimes you're going to be influencing your pets, or sometimes you're going to be influencing your family members, or if you're in business, your clients, right? So when I say open up, share, let's give some love, let's share, it's to say yes to yourself. Who's in? Who could use more love? I'm doing this. I'm saying yes. Who can use more guidance? Who can use more energy? Who can use more clarity? More health? More wealth? Yes. I love it, love it, love it. All right. So that was our first piece. Okay. And I want you to remind yourself of that every day. Before anything else, you are a spiritual energy being. Because of that, you have infinite access to whatever it is that you want and you need, right? And we're going to take the steps so you can connect with what it is that you want and that you need. Sometimes it shows up in forms that we don't understand. So we have the radio. Sometimes all we hear is right? We're tuning the radio. And I love that, Diane. I hadn't seen it. She's saying me, me, me. Yes, you, you, you. Holding that space for you. Love that. So sometimes we can't hear what's coming through, in this example, through the radio, because we haven't found the exact turning of the knob channel to have it align like this. So if we're off a little bit, we'll hear it, but it's not quite this way. And this, the tuning, is all of our individual karma task, right? Our goal here is not to suffer. That is not it at all. Our job here is to align, right? When we're not aligned, this is when crap happens. This is when it feels yucky and sucky. This is when we don't have wealth, or we don't have health, or we don't feel aligned. And as a woman in midlife, there's like a whole bunch of other things happening, right? So your job is to align. And when that happens, right? And it happens that you'll get like off alignment, then you want to get aligned again. So I have some more questions. I'm going to ask you to go ahead, close your eyes. I want you to step into the energy of these questions. And if something comes up, you can share it. I would love that, actually. You can say it out loud. You can write it in your journal if you have something close by. Okay. So let's take a few more big belly breaths. And just relax. Relax into the knowing that you are energy, first and foremost, that you are an embodied, energetic being. And I want for you to repeat after me. So you're going to be asking yourself this question. What does wealth look like to me? And wait for the answer. What does wealth look like to me? And give it a few moments. Allow the answer to come up. Each of us will have a different definition of wealth. And how does it feel? How does wealth feel to you? If you're feeling inspired, share it. Good morning, beautiful Brenda. It's nice to see you. So we are in a healing modality right now, introducing our new theme for the month. What does wealth look like, and how does it feel? If you want to, slightly open your eyes, write it in the chat so I can hold this energy for you. How do you know you have wealth? How do you know you have it? And listen to the words. I'm going to repeat this question. How do you know you have wealth? Let's take a big, beautiful breath. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. I want you to shake it out. Shake it out. I love it. So Catherine says, freeing. Yes, girl. Yes. Contentment, peace. If you have something good to drink, take a big sip. We're anchoring it in. I love that, Catherine. And I can totally, I totally get it, because for me, wealth is freedom. Freedom to choose. And, I have heard throughout the years, oh my God, you do so much in your business. And like for a while there, I had my business, I had my clinic. So I had my online business, I had my clinic, I was doing homeschooling, had my gardens, my house, I had all this going on. I had freedom to choose. So for some that was outside, they were going, holy crap, what is she doing? But I was choosing, right? So when you choose, it is freedom, right? So Catherine says freeing. I love that. And that word contentment is huge, right? So when you have and you are so content, you can breathe into it, you swim in it, and you can ask for more, because you will recognize the I'm here and this is more. When you cannot notice the beauty that you have right here, right now in your life, regardless of what's going on. And when I say beauty, I mean it can be the lessons, it can be the shift that it's brought you, the strength that it's brought you, the giggles that it's brought you. When you have contentment, you can keep moving forward. You've already caught up to this moment. Is this making sense? And then she says, peace. Yes, I want to see some hearts. So go ahead and share. Yeah, perfect. Okay, there was feedback for a moment there, but it stopped. Did anyone else hear that feedback? That was really weird. Did you all hear feedback in there? No? Okay. Angels are talking really loud, right? We are on point. Perfect. Okay, I have some more questions. Okay, let's keep doing this. Let's go ahead and close your eyes so that you're really connected to yourself. And I want you to repeat this sentence to yourself. What does health look like to me? Look like to me. I want you to take a big breath. Health. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? Let it come to you and then repeat it. How do you know that you are healthy in your terms? Not social media, not the doctors, not me, not anyone. How do you know you are healthy and feeling good about your health? Okay, let's blink your eyes open. Take a deep breath, shake it out, and do the shaking. Let's move that energy throughout your body so it doesn't stay stagnant, but that it flows in your body. Remember, energy embodied. We want the energy of wealth and health to be circulating inside, right? There's a reason to all these steps. And there's a reason I told you at the beginning that I use neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. There's a reason that people that have been in my space have changes. They grow, they expand, right? I'm thinking of this one client that when she, and at that time I wasn't online. She used to come to the clinic and she was coming for physical health reasons, but we were always doing coaching instead. And it was wonderful. And every time she arrived, she wasn't in tears, but as soon as she got in, since this was a safe place, she would, like, 2 minutes in, be in tears, mostly because she felt so confined and trapped, especially in her work. Now, she had health issues, but can you guess where those health issues stem from and the cause of them, right? So when you deny who you really are, it's going to bubble up and come out somewhere. Most of the time, it will have an effect on the body. Now, we worked on her physical health and we worked on her emotional and spiritual and mindset connection every single time that we met in the clinic, every single time that we were together. And today, so she has to be mindful about her body, right? Her body is her body. It is the way it is. So she needs to be mindful. She needs to be aware of her digestion time and how her gut is working, and always be mindful about that. And she doesn't work at that place anymore. She has her own business, right? It's budding. So the roots are solidly in, it's budding. She is doing a lot of energy work and she is finding other components to do. She is on point on her mission. So for her, even though she wasn't aware at the time, the more she embodied her vision, the more health she attracted, right? Energy first, body will give us, it's like the mirror of what's going on. She wasn't aware of it, but through, like, one-on-one talking and finding and taking off layers, right? She was able to find her sweet spot. So I want you to look and share what health means to you. Hi, Bridget. It's so nice to have you. And she shares how to share with someone not on Facebook. And it's a question. So I'm not sure I understand. You mean like reaching out to them? Is that what you mean? I am not sure I understand your question. So I'm going to go in a direction and you can correct me if this is not what you meant. So health to you looks like sharing, one-on-one physical sharing. Is that what you meant? And if it is, yes, physical touch, we are physical beings. Always remember that. We are embodied, right? So the touch, the presence, so important. And I would invite you, Bridget, if you did not hear the beginning, to circle back and listen, because we were talking about what comes before being embodied. Catherine says, what does health look like to her? Energized, invigorating, joyous. Ooh, I love that. Joyous. Health is joyous, right? Now, there are no right or no wrong answers. It is your perception where you are, right? So let me circle back to what I was saying before in the coaching that I received this weekend. So for, like, I would say 3/4 of it and most of my life, I always thought I needed to say the right things or do the right thing or act the right way. Now, when you have coaching or in any situation where there is like a boss or a parent, maybe even a spouse or a friend. You want to do and say the right thing. In my case, right, I hadn't even noticed, right? So I was showing up more for the coach than I was showing up for myself. And when I took a minute to ask myself some powerful questions, in an instant, it shifted. And then I realized that if, for example, and I want to take your example, Catherine, if health for me means joyous, then that makes sense. Might not make sense to others, but it's not about others. It becomes about others when we rise up, when we pull up our energy and we connect with others that are striving for the same thing, right? As soon as your intention is to heal and to rise up, you're there. It's exactly like that. Is that making sense? Let me know if that is making sense. Now, let's just review. I can't find the word that I'm looking for, so I'll take another one. Let's review what we've been talking about this month, all about health and wealth as a spiritual woman leader in your own life or in lives of others who is in midlife. So anywhere between perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. So if you're in that stretch, and not that it doesn't apply to women before, but you know, when you're in your 20s and you're in your 40s or you're in your 60s, it's not the same thing. When you're like 40s and 45, 50s, there's a lot of things that change. First of all, there's like hormonal changes. There are body changes, definitely body changes. There are health changes, and there are goal changes. Who we authentically are just breaks through and comes to the surface. And it can be the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? If there are things that you needed to clear and heal and you haven't, they will show up, right? They show up in our 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, and they are like right in our face to be healed, to be released, to be cleared, and then for us to shine more brightly. So I want you to honor that this month. I want you to honor and really dive into what it is for you as a healthy woman, a healthy warrior goddess woman, as a wealthy warrior goddess woman. And I want you to ask these powerful questions all the time throughout the entire month. You're going to be shedding some layers, right? It is important, so important to honor yourself wherever you are, honor yourself, right? And accept yourself. And please, oh please, celebrate your accomplishments. Personally, I have forgotten everything I have done in the past couple of years. Not to mention the past 10 years, like I've had so much shift in the past 10 years, and then boom, in the past couple of years, it is unreal. Just completely my business, my health, oh my goodness. I ran a triathlon for the first time at 49. Maybe I was 48, 49, or that summer. Who does that? A triathlon. Those three things, swimming, biking, running. Had never done that in my life, had never trained for it. I was not a runner. We discover who we are when we ask the powerful questions. So I invite you to do that. Okay, so just a quick reminder of what's happening this month. Wednesdays, holistic guidance. Next week, we have Jean coming in. We're going to be having some dancing. If you want to be tagged. Oops, let me just get rid of that. We're going to end that. Okay, so I can see your comments. You're going to want to register. So if you want to be tagged in, it's going to be free. Let me know. So when I have it up, I can just like give you a quick shout out. It's up. Here's the link. You can register. You can leave that in the comments. Now, also, if you are feeling this energy, if you want to go deeper, if you want to have more clarity, I know that a lot of you have reached out, and I have already booked several free consults. Usually I charge $222 an hour, but I've opened up space for a few women that want to really dive in more deeply and take advantage of that. So I've already booked some, so there's not a lot of space left. And as soon as my timetable feels enough, I'm going to shut it down. So if you want to take advantage of that, I am going to share the link and you can book it. Use the one in the middle, the one that is 30 minutes. It's the free one. The longer one is for women that are in my coaching programs, and the 15-minute one is when I am just doing a quick follow-up. So use the one in the middle, and it'll be my pleasure to sit with you and offer this to you. Now, this month, I want you to raise your hand, or hold on, more stuff that has come in. I want you to say it in the comments who's in for this challenge, for this new theme, and who is going to make an extra effort to bring in more wealth, more health into her life and really, really connect with her beautiful, powerful energy. If that's you, I want to see hearts. I want to see thumbs ups. I want to see some heck yes, I'm in, bring it, whatever is inspiring you. I love that. Yes. Yes, ladies. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful, powerful, perfect. All right. So I apologize. It went a little bit longer than normal. Next week, we will be on Zoom. So if you want to join us, make sure you register. And on this note, I am going to send you so much love. So much light. And reminding you, if you want to take advantage of this free 30-minute consult, make sure that you reach out quickly and have a beautiful day, a wonderful week. Sending you much love. Bye for now.